Hello, 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 brothers. How we doing? Peace be upon you all. I pray you guys are doing well. Today we're talking about hard mode. Hard mode, okay? First off, what is hard mode? A lot of people ask like every day new people are coming to the community. It's like, oh, what's going on over all these modes? What's easy mode? What's hard mode? What's monk mode? What's normal mode? I'm confused, man. What's going on? What are we doing? Easy mode, simple, no pornography. That's it. Continue to masturbate. Don't agree with easy mode personally, but everyone is on different journeys. We're all here, same community. Pornography is the main issue. We're getting rid of it. Normal mode, no pornography, no masturbation. Personally, I say this should be the absolute bare minimum. Bare minimum. I don't believe at all in healthy masturbation. I don't think that's a real thing at all. And you got hard mode. No PMO mode. Okay? No pornography, no masturbation, no orgasm, no ejaculation, all of it. Monk mode, man, those guys are pros, okay? Salute to them. Salute to our brothers in monk mode. Those guys, no social media. those those absolute champions out here, man. That is, I've reduced my social media use, but none at all. Wow. No social media, no fantasizing, no illicit thoughts, nothing. They're just monk mode, monk mode. You can imagine them chanting or something. Those guys are champions, okay? So those are the modes. And people are asking, okay, hard mode, yeah. Do I need to do hard mode? Is that something that I need to do to recover? It's a good question, Like, one thing we have to ask ourselves is how addicted are we? How much is this affecting our lives? How bad is it? How bad are our symptoms? And if the symptoms are bad, it's best to do hard mode. Okay, it's best to do that for at least the standard 90-day reboot that everyone always talks about. Right? And it's hard for a reason. That's you pretty much telling yourself what you've been doing pornography and masturbation for however many years. Then on top of that, you're saying nope, no sexual relations for at least 6 months. For at least 3 months. Depends where you are with that. Like if you're having relations regularly and now you're being told to stop. But when it comes to the addiction, like if this is really controlling your life right now, like all you can think about is pornography, all you can think about is sex, that's it. You're not moving any further, you're not progressing towards any goals, you're not achieving any success, and the symptoms in your life are terrible. Absolutely. It's ruining your health, it's ruining your self-esteem, your confidence. So many things are being destroyed by this. It's time to make that choice to really transform your life, not to hold on and say, okay, I'm not gonna watch pornography, but let's continue to masturbate here and there. Two, 3, 4, 5 sessions a day of masturbation. That's not gonna hurt. Okay, I'm gonna reduce it to twice a week. It's not gonna hurt. No, no. Gotta go all the way. Gotta be determined to say, you know what? I'm committed to give this at least 3 months of my life to see real change. Because you're going to get faster benefits on hard mode. The benefits that you get from leaving pornography alone, that's good. Leaving masturbation, yes. But when you're on hard mode, there's no thoughts and everything constantly plaguing you about pornography and sexual relations. Oh, and I'm starved, yes, and I'm so aroused, and I need to do. Nah. You're really recovering now. Your brain is rebooting faster, and you're getting the benefits. The benefits are coming to you faster. People are saying, yeah, the same benefits that I would get in 90 days of easy mode, I'm getting them within 30 days of hard mode. I'm getting here. I'm confident now. My self-esteem is improving. My anxiety is going away. Depression, depressive thoughts, they're going away. you're healing much faster. And especially for people that have porn-induced erectile dysfunction, you know, the faster that your brain recovers, the better. Because that's not something you want to live with. Not only that, the porn fetishes, you know, I say porn fetishes because it's not the same as real sex fetishes. You know, it's not stuff that you would actually act out in real life, but it's where the addiction has progressed to. It's where it's taken you. Those, they go way faster when you're in hard mode, when you're not having those obsessive thoughts, which is another thing about hard mode. You have to focus on your thoughts. You have to focus on thinking cleaner thoughts. You know, when one thing comes to your mind, instantly have another thought that you're going to think of so that the brain will focus on that instead. But the standard 90-day reboot, that's the way to go. That's the way to go with things. Now it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. Some of us are single, so, and we're not really dealing with the opportunity to go, well, no sex. We haven't had sex. I'm not having any. I don't see any opportunities that are happening or anything right now for me. So that's what some of us will say. Like, okay, fair enough. I'm single. No big deal. Like personally, yeah, I'm single, so not a big issue. Hard mode is just normal mode. It's just what we're doing. But some people are in relationships. Some people are married, and that's trickier. You know, not only that, it's like, oh, if you are having sexual relations regularly, and now it's like, oh, dude, I have to come clean now, which is, personally, I would advise that you do involve your partner on this journey as well. That you do confess, that you do say, yes, this is what I'm doing, this is where I am in my life. But that's hard. That is hard. That adds the difficulty of hard mode. That, wow, yeah, I'm in this relationship, and now, oh, what? We're not sleeping together anymore? What's going on? What's happening here? What do you mean 3 months? That's a long time. You know? And some people, they decide, okay, yeah, I'm going to do 30 or 60 days of hard mode and then continue in normal mode. Which, again, you're still going to get benefits. It won't be as fast, but you're going to get there. You're going to recover. So you have to consider what works for you. Not only that, it can be risky because you have to consider the chaser effect. Some people, when, like, it's whatever orgasm that they have, that the chaser effect is going to come for them. So it doesn't have to be from PMO, from pornography and masturbation. It could be from sleeping with their partner. That, oh wow, now I have urges to go back to porn. So that's things that we have to consider, those risks as well. It can be difficult, you know. We have to remember what our main issue is. The main issue here is the pornography and the masturbation. So if you feel, okay, yeah, I can do 30 days of hard mode and then I'll transition back to normal, or I can do 60 days. Then do what suits you best, but consider what benefits you're trying to get. Consider how addicted you are and make that decision. And then there's other things to take into account, like, what is this semen retention thing? Okay, what is this that people keep talking about? Semen retention and sexual transmutation. Okay, that's something that we're all still learning more about. We're still finding out more information about on this journey. Some of us are a lot more advanced. You know, we have our brothers in India that talk about brahmacharya and everything, and sexual transmutation, like it. Even back in books like Think and Grow Rich, you know, Napoleon Hill. There's people out there that they've been retaining, they're abstaining from any of these relations or anything, and we're seeing extreme benefits from them. You have Isaac Newton and stuff that we're still using his formulas everywhere today, you know, like, yeah, Newtonian physics. That guy, they're saying that he was celibate all his life. Wow, you know, good for some. Nikola Tesla, Then you have like people that are like boxers and stuff, Muhammad Ali, you have Mike Tyson, they actually tell you, listen, before a fight, like, or during this whole period of my career, I was celibate. I was not having any relations. I was retaining my semen because it gives you great strength, and that's something we need to understand more. But one thing that is for sure is that a man that can control his lust, a man that can control that area of his life, it has extreme power. Because look, look at how pervasive this addiction is. Look at how much damage it does. Look at how many people are addicted, right? Look at everything. They say sex sells for a reason. It does. This is a huge motivating force in nature. Like so much. The sexual drive is the most motivating force in nature. The motivation to produce a new life. That drive. All of our advertisements, billboards, like a movie that doesn't need to have any sex scene at all has a sex scene. Why? Oh yeah, so and so. Oh yeah, that actress is in that. Let me go see that movie. It's a motivating force. So if you can channel that into something else, into your productivity, into your goals, you're a powerful man. Like empires have been brought down by lust. Certain empires were like certain nations that they were attacked. I think Egypt was one of them, or Egypt was just absolutely was it Egypt? I'm not sure, but whichever nation it was, they were absolutely powerful at a time. And there was another one that was trying to attack them, and they said, "Okay, how are we going to bring them down? What we're going to do is share pornographic material. Get the men to be overcome by lust, then we'll be able to take them down." I think there's a quote from Genghis Khan, like, whoever can control, like, you can control empires with this stuff. That's the power that you have. You know, that focused, the ability to focus on something else, that you're not constantly having these obsessive sexual thoughts. All of that energy is being channeled into something else. You can achieve great things. So then you have to question, okay, yeah, maybe I do want to do this hard mode. How long am I going to do it? Maybe, you might want to do it longer than 90 days. You might want to see where it takes you, right? And you get to a point where you're happy being alone, and that is so beneficial for when you are in a relationship, or you are going towards a relationship, that you're not codependent, you're not dependent on someone else or physical relations or anything for your happiness, that you're happy on your own. There's so many of us on this journey, so many of us in this community, we struggle with being alone. I mean, that's being alone, that loneliness, that feeling of just that fear, like, wow, I'm alone, am I loved? What's going on? That drives us to relapse so much. But when you get comfortable, like, yeah, I'm alone right now. I'm alone right now. You get comfortable with it, it helps so much. And, like some people, they say, okay, the hard mode has to have explicitly no sexual relations whatsoever. But there's others that say why it's more about the ejaculation, that you're retaining your semen. So there's other methods that you can continue on that, like look into the Kherezet method. That's talked about in Cupid's Poison Arrow. Like that one, you're still doing semen retention, but you're connecting with your partner, your wife, your girlfriend on a regular basis. You're still having sexual relations, but you're not coming to that orgasm point. You're not reaching like climax. So that's something to consider. But at the end of the day, it's pornography and masturbation that we're leaving behind. I say both. I don't. Well, how can masturbation be healthy? Okay, there are so many nutrients that are being distributed every single time in every ejaculation. Like, people are losing hair. Okay, people, their health is going down because, like, hair, that's zinc, zinc deficiency. So much zinc is gone, it seems. Okay? When you think about it, like semen, every ejaculation, an average ejaculation has over 2,500 terabytes of data of DNA. Well, like that's how much data is in it, you know, that's being lost. If I told you, yep, take your smartphone, take your device right now, which is 120 gig, and flush it down the toilet, you'd be like, bro, what do you mean flush my device down the toilet? You're flushing far, far more than that, and throwing it away in tissue paper and down the shower drain multiple times a day. Well, thank God you're not anymore, because you're on this journey. You're on this journey. We've left that life behind. It can't be healthy for us. You can just go on the forums and see the people that, yep, nah, I'm not doing pornography anymore, but masturbation is ruining our lives. We have to listen to more than, oh yeah, this is what current science is saying, or this is what doctors are saying, or the media. Healthy masturbation. Masturbate 21 times a week to prevent your chances of prostate cancer. No. The real truth is seen in the experiences right now. There are thousands and thousands of people reporting masturbation is unhealthy. This is what it has done to my life. We see those experiences and say, okay, yeah, it is unhealthy. So yeah, let's decide where are we on this journey? Are we going to do hard mode? Are we going to do normal mode? But the main thing is, remember, it ruined our lives and we're leaving it behind. We're creating better lives for ourselves, gentlemen. We can all do this, brothers. Peace.